Alright, let's talk about The Bloody Lady. So, this movie, so presumably it was, or yeah, obviously it was made in 1980, although, its official premiere was February of 81, so I guess technically this is an 81 film. I mostly just, yeah, I didn't have the real or the premiere date or whatever until just now, basically. But either way, yeah, I figured I'd just watch this one today. Anyway, this is a Slavic movie by Viktor Kubal. Again, Kubal, whatever. And yeah, he's the same one who did Robert Jerko. So, yeah, basically, the style of this movie is very similar to that one. The same rather simplistic yet, pretty uniquely stylistic. Simplistic yet stylistic. Yeah, animation style and, yeah. And like Jerko, it's mostly silent. There's no dialogue except at the very beginning. There's like a brief narration. So, yeah, even if you watch this movie in its native language without any subtitles, you'll mostly just be confused by the first minute or so, because after that, no dialogue going forward. Actually, maybe there's something I'm forgetting. Yeah. No, anyway, yeah, so, this movie is, based on the story of Elizabeth Bathory. So, yeah, so for those who don't know, she was a countess in Hungary, who was notorious, or legends say she bathed in the blood of, like, young women to, stay young. So, she's kind of considered, like, a real life, or, she's kind of gone on into legend as, like, a real life vampire, basically, kind of like Vlad the Impaler. But yeah, it's not entirely known whether or not she actually did those things, but either way, so as the story goes, at the very beginning, she is not an evil murderous countess yet. She is a I guess, very nice countess who basically has the Disney princess effect, where she interacts with cute little animals and yeah, I guess she sings with them too and all that. And she's got like a couple potential suitors that are trying to impress her, but she's not really into any of them, even though they're like all very tough dudes who can. By the way, yeah, like Jerko, this movie is. It does have a lot of cartoonish humor, which I guess. I. I mean, I don't remember Jerko being this. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Jerko. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even think that movie had this much goofy sight gag humor. But yeah, this one, it does have quite a bit of it, which I guess you could say offsets the very dark and disturbing horror elements in this one. This one was kind of creepy, I will admit. But yeah, anyway, So yeah, there's like three potential suitors for the Countess, and and they're all very cartoonishly tough, but she's not into any of them, so I guess she just makes off, goes out into like the country lands, and I guess she watches all of her animal companions and all the forest animals and stuff do equally cartoonish things. But then it starts to rain. She gets all drenched, and then she has to find shelter, and she finds this barn where and her clothes are so drenched that she just strips nude. And she even sees that there's, the young farmer is in there. She sees him, and I guess she has no qualms just stripping down. He's not, like, looking directly at her at the moment, but yeah. Quite daring, especially for royalty like her. But yeah, he sees her, and, he sees that she's drenched and seems to have, like, I don't know, she's getting, like, what do you call it again? When you're... I'm sorry, I tend to forget certain words at times. Anyway, yeah, she seems cold and sick, so, thankfully he's a very nice farm boy, and, seeing this naked lady on his bed, he doesn't take advantage of her or anything, he just helps nurse her back to health, he warms her and all that, gives her blankets, all that good stuff, soup. So yeah, she's, in the morning, she's grateful, and, basically they fall in love, and I guess she can't take him with her back to the castle, so, so I guess to show her gratitude, she, literally gives him her heart. Like, she reaches into her chest and she pulls her heart out. And then she makes off, and apparently taking her heart out is immediately turns her evil. And she starts abusing the animals, and then she goes into the castle and starts abusing her servants. Like, she scratches one of her servants in the face with a comb, and some of her blood gets on her hand. And then, later she finds out that her skin is starting to turn white, and apparently, like, the blood, the blood is the only way to keep her, I guess, alive. And yeah, because she's turning increasingly evil, she starts to basically abduct she basically hires one of her servants, this janitor, who's like constantly perving on her when she bathes. She hires him to go look for, like, young women to bring to her castle, and there she murders them, basically, and then bathes in their blood. So, and I guess that's as far as I should go without giving too much away. So yeah, once again, like Jerko, again, there's no dialogue. So it's kind of a show don't tell type thing, and for the most part you can follow the story just fine. There are parts where, I might have been, like, momentarily confused. Jerko kind of had the same thing going on where, like, you might not immediately know what's going on, but you kind of manage to figure it out over time. Either that or it just doesn't matter that much. I did rewatch that review just for reference, just so I remember how close this is to that, and the themes and the style and all that. So yeah, it's very similar in that regard, which, isn't necessarily a bad thing since, Jerko was a good movie. And this was a good movie too. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about it that I didn't already say about Jerko. Again, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, once again, it's an overall solid movie, very similar in style, although, a fair bit darker due to the subject matter, obviously. And yeah, there's gore, there's murder, there's nudity, as I brought up. A few scenes of nudity, actually, but yeah, there's some fairly memorable, characters, even though they don't talk. You kind of get to know a lot of them, like, the servant that, her henchman, if you will. He's a pretty memorable character in his own right. And yeah, he's kind of the main villain of the movie in a way. Well, technically she's the villain of the movie, but he's kind of like the evil character that's, helping her, and unlike her, he doesn't have the excuse of having his heart removed, so, yeah, he's not like the nastiest, most evil character I've ever seen, but, yeah, no, he's still pretty bad for, what he helps her do. And yeah, I guess it's all just in an attempt to get into her pants, basically. Even like the three suitors, one of them's kind of an Asian stereotype. Apparently, she's got like I don't know if he's like Japanese or whatever, but yeah, yeah, it's not like there's going to be a whole lot to the characters overall. They're, when they don't talk, you don't get to know them as much, but the movie does help you get to know them through, like, visual cues and all that. So yeah, I don't know much else to say about this one that I didn't already say about that other movie by the same director. So yeah, I think I'm just, I gave that movie an 8 out of 10, so I'll go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10 as well. And yeah, once again, I do recommend it for anybody who can stomach the subject matter. Yeah. So, yeah, as usual, if there's anything else I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. And I'll just leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.